Most people have looked at the rectangle. A lot of them have looked at the L shape. Some have found the U shape and felt like they were getting close to something. But there is a floor plan that most builders have never quoted, most plan websites have never featured, and most families planning a barndominium build in 2026 have never seen drawn on paper. It is called the H-shaped barndominium. And the reason it is not talked about is the same reason it is the most important floor plan in this space right now. It is genuinely different. Not a variation, not a twist on something familiar, a fundamentally different approach to how a home is organized, how it performs, and how it serves the family living inside it across every stage of their life. 2 courtyards, 3 zones, 2 wings that function like completely separate homes connected by a central spine that ties everything together. Today, I am going to show you exactly why architects and engineers who understand this design believe the H-shaped barndominium is not just a great floor plan. It is the floor plan that best matches the way families actually live in 2026. The privacy they need, the connection they want, the flexibility they cannot get anywhere else. By the time this video ends, you will either be sketching your own H-shaped floor plan, or you will know exactly why it is not the right fit for you. Both of those outcomes are worth the next few minutes. Let's go. Before the reasons, let's make sure we are looking at the same thing. The H-shaped barndominium is exactly what it sounds like. Take a U-shape, mirror it, and connect the 2 open ends with a central crossbar section. You now have 2 wings running parallel to each other, joined in the middle by a connecting spine. From above, it reads as a perfect H. From the ground, it reads as 2 long, modern buildings facing each other across an open courtyard. That central connecting section, the crossbar of the H, is where the shared heart of the home lives. The kitchen, the dining room, the great room, the spaces where the whole family gathers. The 2 wings on either side are where each generation, each family unit, or each zone of life plays out privately. The result is 2 courtyards, one on the front face of the H, one on the rear, each with its own character, its own orientation, and its own function. This dual courtyard geometry is what drives every advantage we are about to cover. This is not a new idea. The H-shaped plan has roots in medieval architecture, going back over 500 years. It was used specifically because it solved the oldest challenge in large family residential design: how you get natural light into every single living space while keeping the public and private zones of a home genuinely separated. The barndominium world is just catching up to something architects have known for centuries.
This one is structural, not aesthetic. In a standard rectangular barndominium, the rooms along the exterior walls get great light. The rooms in the middle do not. In a large family home, 3,500 to 5,000 square feet, that dark middle zone is significant. You end up with hallways, media rooms, and guest bedrooms that never get a window with a real view because there is no exterior wall to put one in. The H-shape eliminates that problem entirely because the building wraps around 2 courtyards. Every room in the building, including the rooms in the central connecting spine, faces either a courtyard, the exterior landscape, or both. The connecting section has courtyard-facing glass on both sides simultaneously. You can stand in the kitchen and look out over the front courtyard in one direction and the rear courtyard in the other. In practical terms for a family, no dark bedrooms, no windowless offices, no interior spaces that feel cut off from the natural world outside. For a metal building specifically, where the thermal envelope already needs to work hard, having natural light reach every zone of the building also reduces your artificial lighting load meaningfully. That is not an aesthetic bonus. That is a utility bill line item.
This is the one that makes the H-shape fundamentally different from every other barndominium configuration. Most large family barndominiums try to create zones through interior walls, hallways, and wing separation. The H-shape creates 3 completely distinct zones through pure geometry, without a single interior partition that is not structurally necessary. Zone 1, the left wing. Zone 2, the right wing. Zone 3, the central connecting section. Each zone has its own courtyard access, its own entrance capability, and its own visual separation from the others. The 2 courtyard spaces between the wings act as natural acoustic and visual buffers.
According to the NAR 2026 Home Buyers and Sellers Generational Trends Report, multi-generational households represented 14% of all home purchases in the survey period from July 2024 through June 2025, with caring for aging parents cited as the primary reason. This three-zone geometry is exactly what that living arrangement requires. One wing for the older generation, one wing for the younger family, the central section as the shared kitchen and gathering space that both wings flow into. Everyone eats together, everyone sleeps separately. The building design makes the living arrangement work without anyone having to negotiate it. The geometry does the social work. Stay with me. Reason 3 is the one I promised would change how you think about privacy in a home permanently. It involves something that happens in the front courtyard of the H that most Barndominium content never discusses.
This is the one that surprised me most when I really sat with the H-shaped design. A U-shaped Barndominium has one courtyard. It is wonderful, but it has to be everything. The outdoor living room, the kids' play area, the pool zone, the entry experience, the passive cooling garden. One courtyard carrying every outdoor function simultaneously creates design compromises. The H-shape has 2 courtyards, and they face opposite directions. They receive different light at different times of day, they are accessed from different parts of the house, and they serve genuinely different purposes. The front courtyard, the one framed by the 2 wing ends and visible from the road, becomes the entry courtyard, semi-private, the landscaped face the building presents to the world. It is the front porch scaled up to an architectural gesture. Visitors experience it, deliveries arrive to it, but it is not where the family lives. The rear courtyard, tucked between the 2 wings on the back face, is where the family actually lives outdoors. Completely private, no road visibility, no neighbor sightlines. Pool, fire pit, outdoor kitchen, kids' play area, all of it enclosed on 3 sides by the building itself. From the rear courtyard, you look out to the open rural landscape beyond. You have privacy and openness at the same time. No other Barndominium floor plan achieves both simultaneously.
This is the engineering argument, and it is a strong one. Research on courtyard building geometry and energy performance consistently shows that a U-shaped courtyard building can reduce cooling demand by 15 to 18% in warm climates. That benefit comes from the courtyard acting as a microclimate buffer, shading walls, moderating air temperature, and enabling cross-ventilation into adjacent rooms. The H-shape doubles this geometry. 2 courtyards means 2 zones of buffered microclimate. The central connecting section has courtyard-facing glass on both sides, which means cross-ventilation paths run completely through the building from front courtyard to rear courtyard. In warm climates with a prevailing breeze, you can open the front-facing glass and the rear-facing glass of the central section simultaneously and create a through-building ventilation channel that cools the most occupied zone of the entire house passively. The 2 wings oriented parallel to each other also benefit from the mutual shading each provides to the facing courtyard walls during peak summer afternoon hours. The building is essentially shading itself. For a rural Barndominium in Texas, Oklahoma, or Tennessee, anywhere with hot summers and high cooling costs, this passive thermal performance built directly into the shape of the building is a real monthly utility cost reduction for the entire life of the structure.
This is the one that makes the H-shape not just a great floor plan for today, but the right floor plan for the entire arc of a family's life. Think about how your family's housing needs actually change. You build the home when the kids are young. A decade later, the kids are teenagers who want genuine independence. A decade after that, they are adults who move out and then maybe come back with their own families. Meanwhile, your own parents are aging and need to be closer. Then, eventually, you and your partner are empty nesters, living in a house built for 8 people. The H-shape has an answer for every single one of those stages. When the kids are young, the full building is one connected family home. Every room faces a courtyard. You can see the kids in the rear courtyard from the kitchen window. When the kids are teenagers, each wing becomes their zone. The acoustic separation between wings means their music and their chaos stays in their wing. When an aging parent needs to move in, one wing becomes their complete living unit. Own bedroom, own bathroom, own entrance from the courtyard. Privacy and presence at exactly the right ratio. They are not in a nursing home. They are not in your bedroom hallway.
they are 40 feet across the courtyard. And when the house eventually has fewer people in it, the wings can be independently closed off, rented out, or repurposed as studio space, workshop, or home office. The footprint adapts to the life.
This channel does not sell floor plans. It gives you real information. The H-shape has 3 genuine limitations worth knowing before you commit. First, it is the most land-intensive barndominium design available. 2 wings, 2 courtyards, and a connecting spine spread across a footprint that a comparable rectangle would not need. On a tight lot, the H simply may not fit. Site assessment before committing to this floor plan is mandatory. Second, it is the most structurally complex barndominium configuration. The roof junctions at both ends of the connecting section, the drainage management for both courtyard zones, and the foundation perimeter of the full H all add cost over a rectangle. Budget the structural premium honestly. The same 8 to 15% premium that applies to a U-shape applies here, potentially at the higher end. Third, the central connecting section needs careful design attention. If you make it too narrow, it becomes a corridor rather than a living space. If you make it too wide, you lose the visual connection across both courtyards that makes the design work. The proportions of the H, wing length, crossbar width, courtyard depth, need an experienced designer who has worked with this specific configuration. Do not take a floor plan off a standard plan website and call it an H-shape. Commission it properly or do not do it at all. The H-shaped barndominium is not a trend. It is not a novelty. It is a floor plan that has been solving the hardest problems in family residential design for 5 centuries. And it maps almost perfectly onto what the NAR's own 2026 data tells us families are actually looking for when they buy homes today. Privacy and connection, independence and togetherness. A home that works for the family you have now and the family you will be in 20 years. No other barndominium floor plan does all 5 things at once. The U does 3, the L does 2, the H does all 5. 2 courtyards, 3 zones, natural light everywhere, passive thermal performance in both directions, and the flexibility to reshape itself around every stage of your family's life. Drop a comment right now. I want to know 2 things. Do you think the H-shape would work on your lot? And which of the 5 reasons landed hardest for you? The dual courtyard, the 3-zone separation, or the lifetime flexibility? I read every comment, and I respond to build questions personally. If this opened your eyes to a design you had not considered, like it. Share it with the family member you would want living 40 feet across a courtyard from you. Subscribe for more content that goes this deep. See you in the next one.